Jets Ward.
Jets, Jets. What is going on, Jet fans? And welcome back to another episode of the Jets Ward. I'm your host, Ryan Ward, and I'm so excited to be back with you guys. I got a fun one for you. But first, if you have been here before, welcome back. You know I love having you guys here. You guys make this channel so much fun for me because you guys keep coming back for more. And if you are new here, welcome. Whether you're a Jets fan of another NFL team, or just the casual NFL fan, you are always welcome here. It is a safe space for you. Now, guys, I've been bringing up a ton of quarterbacks that could potentially be options for the New York Jets in 2026. And in this one was mentioned by a fellow Jet fan, Connor Long, young man who does a great job on his channel. Make sure you check it out. And he brought up on an article he wrote on Jets X Factor, another great source that you guys can get all your Jets news from. Make sure you guys check that out. He wrote an article about a young quarterback that the Jets should consider pursuing. And would it even be feasible for us to do it? And the one quarterback that he talked about was a rookie this year, and it's none other than quarterback Jalen Milroe, rookie quarterback from the Seattle Seahawks. Now, you're probably thinking, Ryan, why would the Seahawks want to trade a quarterback that they just drafted? Well, because the quarterback they just signed this previous offseason, Sam Darnold, won them the Super Bowl. And I say won them the Super Bowl. He was their quarterback that got them to the Super Bowl. And he's been fantastic for the Seahawks this past year. Didn't have the most electric Super Bowl, but he did everything that the coaches asked of him. He made plays when he needed to with his arm and with his legs. He didn't turn the ball over at all. Didn't do anything dumb, didn't make mistakes. He did everything that the coaching staff asked him to do. And Sam Darnold has solidified himself as the franchise quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks for years and years to come, especially after the Super Bowl victory. Now, Jalen Milroe, congrats. He is a Super Bowl winning quarterback as well, but he didn't even play this year. They just drafted him. He's only 23 years old. He's younger than some of the quarterbacks coming out in this year's draft, and no wear and tear on him at all because he hasn't played, only in the preseason. The kid is 6'2", 216 pounds, doesn't have any numbers because he didn't play this year, like I've said, but he has high, freakish athleticism, man. He's got a cannon of an arm. He can run like a gazelle. He's super fast. And when he was at Alabama, when he got drafted, he looked like a very good young man. The Jets actually met with him during the combine and talked with him. It looked like the Jets were very interested in him. So that was something to look at. And he would make a lot of sense for the New York Jets. The Jets are in need of a quarterback. Now, with everything being said about the Jets, it looks like they're going to go a veteran and maybe a young quarterback in the draft class. Now, Jalen Milroe would make a ton of sense. He sat for a year to learn the game behind a great quarterback in Sam Darnold, and he's got a ton of athleticism, big arm, and he proved he can be a solid quarterback. With that being said, the Jets could trade for him, and he could be the Jets franchise quarterback. He's a young guy who's got a lot of upside, and with Frank Reich as the offensive coordinator, and Bill Musgrave as the quarterback coach, and with the offensive line that the New York Jets have for a quarterback coming in here, it's actually not a bad place to go. You have a number one receiver in Garrett Wilson already. A.D. Mitchell is a solid 3 or 4 wide receiver. You have Mason Taylor, who's looked like a solid, could be potential good, solid tight end 1 for the New York Jets. You have Jeremy Rucker, who's a great blocking tight end. You can bring Breece Hall back. That's another weapon. Then you could build the team around this kid. You have 2 first-round picks this year, 2 second-round picks. You have 3 first-round picks in the next year's draft as well, and a second-round pick. If you bring Jalen Milroe and ask him to be your quarterback of the future, your franchise guy, you can legit build your team around this kid to make sure he succeeds. You can focus on getting another receiver in this draft. Focus on getting another lineman, a center, things like that. More offensive help, which could be a perfect situation for a young man like Jalen Milroe. And since he didn't play, he was a second-round pick, I believe, maybe a little bit later. I don't think he'd cost you that much of a draft pick either. Maybe a 4th-round pick, maybe more, a 4th-round pick and a player or 2. So it's a very intriguing option for the New York Jets. If I were the Jets, would I take a shot on Jalen Milroe? Hell yeah, I would. I liked Jalen Milroe coming out of college. I think he's got a lot of upside. I love his athleticism. I love his arm. I love when he sets his feet, he could be a solid player. Now, that being said, you're asking a lot of him. Would you put him as the starting quarterback right away? I wouldn't. I'd bring in somebody like a Marcus Mariota to be a vet to start over him. And then potentially, if Marcus Mariota doesn't prove that he's the guy for a little bit, then you have Jalen Milroe come in, get his feet wet and set, and be your franchise quarterback for years and years to come. I think Jalen Milroe would be a very, very fun option for the New York Jets, and something I think they really should consider. Now, I know it's going to be hard. I know there's other options out there. People might want Kirk Cousins more. People would probably want Kyler Murray possibly more. A Jacoby Brissett, who fits Frank Reich's system the best, I think. But Jalen Milroe at 23 we could build the team around him. And I don't think it would cost as much as a lot of people think, because especially the Seahawks have their franchise quarterback in Sam Darnold. I think Jalen Milroe, if given the right price, could be had. And I think the Jets, Darren Moji, Bentley, shut it. I think it would be a very savvy move for the New York Jets. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments. It's a very interesting option, in my opinion. But let me know what you guys think. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell for any notifications of when I post videos. Follow me on X, Instagram, and on TikTok as well, just so you stay updated on what's going on in the Jets ward. And again, guys, I appreciate you. I love you. And thank you so much for joining me in the Jets ward. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
The Jets Ward.